ramp against MidOne. Had a lot of misses, too, where he tried to right-click on MidOne.
Trying to get this early first blood. Too. They've got the ward. They've got the ward for the courier, but I think they just want the kill at this point. And yeah, Spartan's going to go in and get the disruption.
Torrent going to come out, trying to block the creeps. Oh no, Spartan, he's now going to get dropped by the cold snap and a right click from MidOne. First blood goes his way, and Puppey's on the other side of things, catching maybe next time, body blocking him up. He has another crush up, so he can deal a lot of damage, unlikely to actually threaten his life. Best Puppey's hoping to be able to force a shrine usage. Not even that comes down. SkyLark may be finding a kill. Pieliedie eats down a tree. Doesn't quite find him, though. He's going to pop a healing salve, and it looks like SkyLark could be good, but is unable to get a kill in his offlane, which would have been rather surprising. MP was dropped pretty low there, too. Overwhelming odds.
I thought he might use it there. I mean, he still can, but it won't kill him off, and he's got a salve, so. Pieliedie tucking himself into these trees. We'll see if a disruption from Spartan is going to be possible. Yeah, it's an easy kill here.
He was playing it so safe and conservatively, and then he popped out, tried to get a bit of harassment damage on a SkyLark, and that's when Finem pounced. So they do punish that support. This has left KheZu alone for the most part. He is being charged up against in a 1v1 against a Luna. That doesn't really feel too good. Jesus.
They want to fight again, yeah.
Spartan trying to eat his way through the trees, makes his way out. Nice Torrent. Really good escape there from Spartan as well. And almost were punished quite heavily for that. Puppey tries to make it go on to Madara, but distance closed. Disruption into Torrent. They have the nuking power. They don't have Shallow Grave yet for MP, but it looks like he may still survive. Spartan does get the vision for himself. The illusions will finish him off. A cold snap on a baby next time as MidOne pursues. SkyLark can't help him out. He does not have press the attack to be able to help his buddy out, so it looks like maybe next time he's going to be food for the mid laner. Spartan also going to be dying inside the trees. Ran out of tangos, it looks like, to be able to eat his way through. So, all right, they're going to catch him here. Torrent is going to be laid out right after the disruption. No phase shift, so KheZu will be brought down. Nuke. And we are good. 3-3, 5 minutes in.
Making these moves.
Yeah, Finem, they are moving around quite a bit as well. It seems they know the static laning phase is just not theirs to win, so they're trying to rotate these supports around, and SkyLark is positioned for these heroes to go on him, but it looks like Finem are just going to be there a bit too late. They disrupt onto the MidOne Invoker. They're going to be able to get an arrow out. Looks like they did manage to stun him, but the Eclipse bounces. They hit only on the Dazzle, so the support goes down, yes, but MidOne is kept quite healthy, and he has the Ghost Walk up, ready to go if necessary. So 4-4, they kill the offlaner. A big rotation comes down from Finem, but they only catch the support.
Yeah, felt like MidOne got incredibly lucky there with the Eclipse. At the same time, if it hit him a couple more times, I think no one would have died actually, because MidOne had the raindrop, is very fast. Say like one, maybe two of those didn't hit Pi and hit MidOne. I don't think MidOne's going to die anyway. So
Spartan in trouble.
Yep.
Disrupts himself. Press the attack is not going to be here because the tornado hits him, but he actually, Spartan, oh no. He ends up dying still. The last shot comes out from the Draw Ranger. MP is level 6, so every single shot does quite a bit of damage now.
Yeah, I don't think... This is not like the kind of pace you want your Miranda to be playing at. Like, Thug's been moving around a lot, forced top lane. Doesn't feel like he's been able to just sit there and try and farm and finish his Aghanim Scepter. Just going to kind of set him behind. And
MidOne, how are you here? He's gone from top now to bottom. Is going to be able to counter Madara as he tries to go on to KheZu. The burst damage comes down from the puck. They have the press the attack to pull him right back in. Thug is here. Can he hit the arrow? Oh no, he hits it on MidOne. Still trying to finish off KheZu. A phase shift does dodge a little bit more. Now he gets dueled up. So surely KheZu is dead. Thug can't fight into Puppey and MidOne. So those two, that'll be a bit of a stalemate as they both back themselves away. So
farm, and if Secret want, they can consider making that rotation from one of their carries. From the puck or from the Drow soon, so that they can like group up and take a couple more towers. Like Drow's kind of at that state where you're ready to perhaps TP towards this bottom lane, take 2 towers, feel pressured up top, like there's going to be rotations coming your way.
Can't interrupt that combo in time. Maybe next time. He tries to hit the Torrent, misses out on both of them. We'll get the X back into a duel here. Looks like they could probably burst him down. The arrow comes out and another winner. But it's going to be another loser too. Finem going to be dropping Spartan here in the back lines. Pieliedie almost dies. Does manage to Shallow Grave himself. Thug pushed back though. Press the attack is going to help him out a little bit. But he's surrounded on both sides. Puppey was there on the other side of the river. So a little bit tricky acrobatics. Thug does manage to leap himself over the river. and into the woods. Maybe next time with this Moonlight Shadow, finds the X, sets up the Torrent boat combination. Nice tornado to be able to interrupt some of this damage. Doesn't get hit by the arrow either, so most of the damage negated. Thug is now the one who's going to be silenced up and brought down by MP and MidOne. It's some vengeance for Finem's poke of aggression there.
Very tanky at this point, already sitting on around 1,000 HP, and if you don't burst him down right away, he throws a tornado EMP, and suddenly you lost that kind of gap between you and him, and he's not done. He's looking for Madara as well with this EMP earn. He does a ridiculous amount of single target damage.
And he's burned to the mana, but they do have the wand. The Eclipse comes down. MidOne.
Oh my
50 HP. Oh no, the boat's going to come in. KheZu is going to be stunned up. SkyLark tries to hit the duel, but doesn't actually get it off. The animation is a little bit too soon. Arrow skims on by. Thug right in the middle of things. Double nuke goes for MidOne. MidOne. He'll die this time. So does KheZu. Now it looks like Finem can finally get some kills into their coffers. Pieliedie targeted. Not going to be the choice here. Instead, they turn towards Puppey, but Puppey turns around, just finishes off the Kunkka. A couple of nukes come his way, but he is plenty healthy. Meanwhile, this is just time being bought for MP in the bottom lane.
Again, this Radiant jungle.
Seriously, MidOne just does not stop. He's just keeping up so much pressure on Luna, and a large part of this has got to be the extra the Drow Ranger damage.
Oh, they saw him with a sentry though.
Hit him now. Cold Snap couldn't stop that disruption, but it will allow Puppey to be able to close that distance and get the crush needed to finish off that support. With MP and Puppey there is nothing to do. Finem.
Team fight to work, they need to make sure they're the ones getting a good clean jump, and that's why they're going for this smoke up here. They've got a great ward as well.
Man crush. KheZu's coming in from the side as well. They have a nice silence. Now a follow-up silence on top of that one. KheZu's going to be able to lock in 2 of these cores, make sure there is no escape for them. Puppey finds the perfect initiation. You said they needed to be able to find a clean one. Puppey gets 2 cores, now a support as well. That'll be Secret. That into some sort of objective if they want to.
Can do to stop this roach from happening. They're gonna perhaps try though. They are kind of grouping up around this area. Marana for an arrow at least.
Torrent and an arrow. The ship is on its way. MP's being bashed up by Roshan as well. MP's definitely very low in the pit, but he will manage to finish up Roshan and get that Aegis. Now Puppey's pulled back to his doom, it looks like, and SkyLark's going to be able to get the duel on top of him. EMP, now Eclipse, chasing down Pieliedie, gets him. They brought down MP, and they're going to bring him down again with a nicely timed arrow out from Thug. SkyLark's going to be caught, though. Nice disruption coming out from Spartan. The right defensive play that will save the only hero in danger from Finem. A pullback here, but no counter vision. That could have been a 4th hero down. And what a turnaround that could have been. Finem still a big time upset. They got, what, that looks like about a 2,500 gold exchange, and they took away that Aegis.
Does still feel like Secret just want to play like the farming efficiency game, split the map a bit, and that's with the Eclipse down. I think the game plan doesn't necessarily change too much based on the Eclipse cooldown.
Finem have been so scared of aggression coming out from that offlane position, but they're going to smoke up and actually be able to, or Moonlight Shadow up. They get Pieliedie. It's a quick duel. That's perfect, but KheZu responds. He managed to get a nice setup in coil. Tornado EMP will burn out Spartan, it looks like. The slowdown of SkyLark will ensure he dies as well. Maybe next time, and Madara caught together as a duo. Nothing really Madara could do. He tries to get in the middle of things, set up for the Eclipse off of the ship's Coco's Rum, but it's not enough. He can't survive through all of that. Only Thug is going to be staying alive. And
position being revealed just for a dazzle kill. I think that's really the big part with that initiation, is it reveals exactly where Finem are, so the Invoker can line up a multiple hero tornado, and it allows the Slider and the Puck to come in and land their spells, and then
SkyLark. He thinks he's coming in to save Spartan, but he just puts himself in danger of the coil. Deafening Blast, a little bit more to finish off SkyLark, and there's the Sunstrike, but no. SkyLark does manage to dance to the side. With that shrine, he'll be healed up now. Puppey with a blink attempted strike is going to be caught. Pulled back by the X. He does have the shallow grave. That's going to prevent, or actually no, the duel is won by Puppey. Puppey not able to get out though. Madara will finish him off with a nuke, but they get a lot of damage on that tier 3 tower. They get some dual damage for Slardar. They trade 1 for 2. All things considered, Secret pretty happy with
keeping themselves in this game for now. They do have to try and progress towards some kind of late game goal, which is mostly going to be around the Shadow Demon Luna. Like, Luna's going to be going all out on stats. I like that Madara is not thinking about any kind of BKB pickup. Ooh, it's a dual kill up top, yeah.
With the boots of travel set up, Finem are trying to split Secret up as much as possible, but MidOne was sitting behind this one. Nice torrent into a boat. That'll hopefully save Thug as he makes his way out with a blink dagger. 100 gold for the wards. Pi's gonna be like, but that's my gem. Double damage working on Roshan right now. Scouting arrow doesn't actually land on anything. They will manage to get that Aegis, but Puppey, in its attempt to stop Finem, almost gets caught, but a Yule Scepter blink out allows him to actually save his own life. MP, kind of similar scenario here. Caught out with the Aegis, but they can't actually chase him down fully. MidOne's causing a lot of havoc, especially to Madara, who's now stuck inside the ice wall. Does manage to get off the Eclipse, and a safe disruption buys Madara more time for that magic damage to go out, but Secret are dancing away from it and then return to finish him off with physical damage, also catching SkyLark inside the ice wall. They make pretty easy work of him. Puppey brought back. The arrow's actually going to miss out as Yule Scepter used on. Maybe next time prevents that pullback, and maybe next time is easily brought down with the Corrosive Haze and the physical damage of MP. Secret win out big time. They take down 3. They still have the Aegis on MP. Stretch out a little bit too far. Somebody like Thug, especially with the Yule Scepter, if they could time it at the right time. Oh, there it is! The X brought back right as Puppey hit the Yule Scepter. Nicely played by the captain of Secret. They get the pick off they needed. 80 seconds down, and Secret will march into the base.
It's great to see. Like, it wasn't even like they got annoyed by that X Marana farming a couple of times, and then we're like, oh wait, how do we solve this? Let's get a Yules. Puppey like preemptively like rush straight Yules this game against the Kunkka, and we're seeing him constantly try and punish that play.
Edlerback's almost being brought down, but here comes the true fight in the back lines. Shallow Grave will help save MidOne against this duel. MP is having a hard time dealing with all this bouncing damage, but he does have the Aegis, and he's bringing Madara lower and lower. Another disruption, another attempted save. Somebody finish off MP. He finally does go down, press the attack, and a Shrine will heal Madara back up. A 3 versus 4 is going to commence here over this range tracks, or no? Secret, they're actually just going to go straight for bottom. Bigger objectives in mind, thinking that they can win out in this team fight. There is still an Eclipse up, but Madara, he doesn't actually have the space to be able to use it. He gets brought down so quickly. Now MP, he may be X'd up, but he's going to be able to pursue. Maybe next time, an easy kill there. Nado into Sunstrike. Puppey's forcing back the last hero of Finem, and with nobody up here, big cores down, especially their Luna for 60 seconds. Seems like Finem are just going to lose to the push of Secret straight into the tier 4s.
Yeah, they couldn't quite find an opportunity to get the Eclipse off on that high ground defense. Secret just very safely chipping away at the racks and waiting for Finem to go on them, and by the time they do, Luna gets brought down like really low on HP. Doesn't want to use the Eclipse when she's on like 400-500 HP, has to get disrupted, and it was just too hard for Finem to really engage this game. I feel like the LC pick was the right idea. It was like some good D push and all that, but it didn't really solve their general initiation problems.